At Fancy Comma, we're a science communications company with a dual mission. Just as we work to communicate highly technical and scientific information for our clients, we also help scientists use their science knowledge to tackle global challenges through better communication skills. We see our YouTube as a fun space to talk about science, writing, policy, marketing, and more.
How has Fancy Comma helped you?
It's been a really valuable resource in understanding sort of the basics of science communication that you don't really learn if it's not like a career that you take traditionally.
And so just like if I have a leaky faucet, I'm going to call a plumber. If I want to build a house, I'm going to call an architect. I don't have that skill set. So when it comes to scientific matters, we want people to figure out, who is trustworthy.
When I grew up, I was like, I want to be a scientist. Like I was like, I'm going to be a researcher. I'm going to be a scientist. But I also had a high level love of writing. And I was like, I want to be a writer.
I'm a professor in the Department of Advertising and Public Relations, which is a bit weird in some sense in that my PhD is just in straight up communication. I was working at a University of South Carolina in the journalism department, but I was teaching persuasion. I was teaching research methods.
Welcome to the Fancy Comma YouTube. Today I'm joined by Fanuel Mwindi. Did I say your name right, Fanuel?
You did, yeah.
You're the founder and director of the Civic Science Media Lab.
I started looking into representation and storytelling. Does talking about the background or the backstory of a scientist help engage the viewer?
How does being African influence the way you write copy?
I love this question.
At the lab, I think they're the friendliest humans that I've ever come across in any field. Yeah, it's like, and that's not just, they're not paying me to say that, okay, guys?
Do you think that countering misinformation is like a battle? And I apologize if that is a question that is insensitive, but I really felt on some days when I was doing science communications that I was really just fighting an uphill battle.
It was very much like a battle in many respects.
Join us. Follow Fancy Comma LLC and hit the bell to be notified when we post. See you on our YouTube.